I am the self-love princess. How are you doing, everybody? So, yes, I've created this podcast because I wanted to be able to talk to you all about the importance of self-love. But I wanted to do it more so in a way that was like a conversation and just kind of allowing you to become a part of my lifestyle, meaning telling y'all about my lifestyle and how I live and, what I do in my life in regards to self love and how it has benefited my life. So, this is going to be completely free for all. Like, this is not edited, it's completely raw. I'm just going to have a conversation with y'all. Like, y'all are my besties. And so, we're just going to have a conversation about life and self love and how self love can really, really, really benefit your life. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. And as I talk about my life, I'll go ahead and put in, just important things that I wanted you to get out of what I'm talking to you about. So, also known as the self-love princess, I'm 26 years old. Born and raised North Carolina, and I have a 5-year-old son. And so through those things, I'm also a grad student, online grad student, and I work a 9 to 5 job, and yeah, I'm just living my life like a regular, you know, late 20s with a child type of parent would do. Just go to work but on the side, I do have a ton of different things that I enjoy doing. I have a blog called selfloveprincess.com where I talk about self-love and how it's important and different things that you can implement into your life so that you can learn to put yourself first. And I'm on different social media platforms. So yes, I still have a 9 to 5 job. I'm just a regular person, just like everybody else. And so, you know, I've been on my own self-love journey for a while now, and it's continuing to evolve and evolve and evolve. And so now I feel like I'm in a place where I'm ready to share with other people what I'm doing and how it's benefiting my life. Just by starting with my mornings. Like, I'm very, very, I take my mornings very serious, and I know it needs to be a little bit more lighter, emotional place about my mornings, but I desire to get up earlier and, just have that woosah moment before, everything starts moving more and, getting dressed and going to the places that we need to go. And so I know that the mornings are literally the most important thing that you can do to ensure that you have a better day, a good day. And so, I start with listening to some spiritual, videos or, doing a prayer or something like that to just kind of get you in a good place so that you have a good day. And sometimes, there's some bumps in the road, through that morning. But for the most part, for me, once I get to work and then the type of environment that I work in, it is a very calming and very quiet place, and I'm very grateful for that. And that's something that I've called into my life and desired for my life, and I received it. So yeah, and then usually by the end of the day, I have a pretty good day. Like, I usually don't have a terrible day. Like, my mornings are probably the worst of my day usually, only because trying to wake up really good but wanting to sleep for a long amount of time, just a whole lot of those things take into consideration. So yeah, that's my life so far. So my mornings, I want to make them very important, and they are important. I mean, your whole entire day is important, but your mornings are very important. And to also know that even if you don't have a good morning, doesn't mean that you don't have a good day. You know, you can always change the trajectory of your day at any moment. You know, I've had times where I was having a sucky day, but still turned it around. By the end of the day, it became a not so good day to a, okay, today was a pretty decent day. And I have days where I'm extremely happy, like, yes, like I feel great, I feel amazing, I feel productive, I feel good, I feel happy, I'm enjoying this day. And I enjoy those days, and I know that that is important, to just enjoy those days when you have them, because you don't always feel that up and high and happy and giddy every single day. So when you're not there, to know that it's okay that you're not there, and to really just seek peace and relaxation in those times where you're not that so happy and giddy, you know? So those are some of the things that I'm learning about in my life right now, and just learning how to go with the flow. I notice that when I go with the flow more in life, things just fall into place so much more easier. Like when you're in places of worry and frustration, and when you're in those places, it feels uncomfortable for one, and you just feel like you just don't know what to do or where to turn. But when you let off of the subject, if you just be like, you know what, there's nothing I can do right now. I'm too far away from a resolution, so I'm just gonna just get off the subject, and just through time it just literally works itself out and you did nothing. Like, I know you can probably count a million times where that's happened. And so when you learn that that's like a secret to life, then life just becomes way easier, you know, way easier. So I've been really setting forth the intentions on the type of guy that I desire to have into my life. So I wrote me a list of like all the characteristics and everything like that. And I've been sitting on this list for a while, but just kind of wanted to put it set in stone in my life. I just wanted to write it out and print it out and stuff like that. And so through me doing that, and I watched a whole lot of wedding videos yesterday. I was really into wedding videos, looking at other people's weddings. I used to not look at stuff like that because I felt like I don't know them, so why am I watching this? But I'm glad I don't think that way anymore, because it's just enjoying someone else's experience is an amazing feeling, and it's all about you feeling good, whether it's happening to you or not. It's just about feeling good, and through feeling good about it, you draw it to yourself. It becomes a part of your life experience. And so I was watching a whole lot of those videos on YouTube yesterday, and just really putting my list together, not only about the type of man that I wanted, but really the type of woman that I wanted to become or become more aware of. And, you know, yesterday was a pretty good day. And yeah, I'm talking to somebody, but, you know, nothing too set in stone, just kind of like sporadic. They come around when they come around type of thing. And so yesterday, after I've, you know, listened to my little videos and written out a whole bunch of my things, that particular person called me. And so they came over, and it was nothing sexual involved, and we had good conversation, and they said things to me that I never heard them say before. And it just, I feel like more of it all was from me being in a good emotional place. And because when you're in a good emotional place, you get good emotional experiences. You know, experiences that make you feel good, that make you feel calm, that make you feel peaceful, enjoyable experiences. And I feel like that was one of the experiences. So whether it goes somewhere or not, it's like I just literally enjoyed the moment and the experience of you even telling me that. You know, I'm just going with the flow. I know that I'm always evolving, and the unfolding of what I truly desire is coming to me. And so when you have that type of mentality, you don't care, like, because you know it's coming. You're just enjoying the experience as it comes. And if you live your life like that, bro, it makes life so much more enjoyable. Like, I've noticed a lot, even about like creating schedules and lists and things like that. And I noticed that I couldn't keep myself on track with it because I was trying to make myself fit into this schedule that I haven't been doing consistently. But then when I just allow myself to mold and make myself into creating this new pattern and routine for myself, as I allow it to just come into my life as I feel the urges to do so, it makes it way easier. I used to be a girl that used to literally lay in the bed every weekend and all weekend. But now, every weekend I'm in my office. The fact that I even have an office is a whole nother thing. But I'm doing things differently, and I'm just going with the flow of life, and it's just evolving me into this different person, and that's what it's about. That's really, really what it's all about. So that's all I really have for y'all today. I don't really want to be before you long. I guess if I can kind of keep these talks like around 10 to 15 minutes, I think that'll be good. So this is my podcast episode, giving you a lot of good information and telling you about my life and just giving you updates. And we are doing a self-love journey, and y'all are a part of my journey. I'm a part of your journey. Comment below. We can go through this together. Just learning about going with the flow, going with the peace. Like, what do we really want out of a situation? It's only two ways that you could look at a situation. You can either look at it in a way that you desire it to be, or you can enjoy it how it is. And if those are your two only responses, you would never go wrong, because it's always about your perspective and your mentality. And your mentality, your perspective, and what you believe controls your life. Alright, so thank you for listening. I will be talking to y'all soon. Write out how you would like for your next Valentine's Day to be. Write it out completely, put it away, and then after Valentine's, matter of fact, write in your calendar the day after Valentine's Day to go find that script that you wrote the year before, and then see how much of that stuff actually happened. Okay? Alright, so thank you for listening. I will be talking to y'all soon, and that is it. Bye, y'all.